Manchester United always find a way to mess up a good weekend. Honestly, I've been delighted the whole of today and yesterday about Alexander Usyk beating Tyson Fury. But now I'm bloody in a bad mood because United have just messed it up by getting battered at home 3-0 to Bournemouth. This has happened 2 years in a row now. Honestly, where we've lost 3-0 to Bournemouth at home. It's not good enough whatsoever, man. It's not good enough. Shocking stuff from Manchester United. And, as you think after we concede that first goal, from a set piece we conceded from as well, 2 set pieces we conceded from, one from the free kick and one from a bloody penalty. And then 2 minutes later, after we concede a penalty, we bloody concede again. And, you think we're coming back into it after we conceded the first goal in the first half. Second half, we come out and we're absolutely dreadful and barely get any moments whatsoever. It's honestly shocking stuff. And Mazraoui as well. I think he's been playing fantastic for us this season. I think he's been one of our best players. But he really threw away the game for us today, Mazraoui did. He really did. What are you doing with that foul? What are you doing? Honestly, shocking stuff from Mazraoui. We're just not doing enough. Bruno Fernandes had about 3 big chances in that first half and couldn't do anything with them. Honestly, so frustrating to watch today. There were gaps in the midfield. Mainu was decent at times in the first half. Second half, there were so many gaps with him and Agate. Honestly, not good enough whatsoever. I just think as well, Dalot wasn't great today. He was giving the ball away so much. Malacia came off at half-time after a shocker performance from him in the first half. Honestly, he was doing my head in today, Malacia. Shocking stuff from him. Harry Maguire, Lissandro Martinez, dodgy at the back, leaving gaps. Too reckless, just standing there at times as well, watching. There was no urgency at all in the second half. The second half it's definitely the worst we've seen under Ruben Amorim by far so far. But the first half, towards the end of it, we played some decent football. Amad Diallo was doing all right. Bruno was, missing chances. But, you could tell there was, we thought there was something coming. But no, Xerxes as well. No, nothing from him. It's just such a frustrating game today, to be completely honest with you. Garnacho comes on and he's bloody frustrating in that second half to watch. Honestly, Garnacho was a bloody frustrating player to watch today. Hogs the ball, doesn't shoot when he should shoot. Honestly, so bloody annoying to watch. Højlund wasn't able to do anything when he came on, but it's because Bournemouth were literally all over us most of that bloody second half. Appalling to watch, honestly. Just gaps in the midfield, no urgency, slow pace. It was just a mess today from Manchester United, an absolute mess. It's like, as soon as we concede the second goal, heads drop, the players don't care, and there we go. But it's like, it's so frustrating to watch because it's like, when we lost to Tottenham, there were actually positives to take out of that game because we were the way better side. And at half-time in this game, even though we were 1-0 down, we're thinking, we could have at least 2-3 goals here at half-time, even though we're losing. So second half, you'd think, we're going to go out and play well. But no, we were absolutely dog shit in that second half. We were absolutely awful. Some of the worst football I've seen under Ruben Amorim in that second half, to be fair. In Ruben Amorim's whole coaching career, that was some of the worst stuff I've seen. But again, that's not because of Ruben Amorim. But yeah, it's his worst at Manchester United so far. But it's because of the players, though, really. It's because of the players. They just don't do enough, and we're still figuring things out, and we're going to get bad results. But at times in some of the bad results we've been able to see glimpses in, building up. That second half, there was zero glimpses of anything good happening in that second half. Absolutely zero glimpses. Literally, tactics went out the window. There was absolutely nothing there from any player in that second half. Nana was bloody risky at times. It's just like, we don't have good enough players who can hold on to the ball apart from Amad. Amad and sometimes Bruno, they're probably the best players on the bloody ball. Same as Mainu, really. Other than that, it's just, there's so many players who are just so dodgy and so risky on the ball, and players who, a lot of us Manchester United fans just don't trust when they have the ball. It's like conceding 3 goals at home. It's embarrassing. And this isn't the first time it's happened this season either. It's not. So, it's just getting worse. We're conceding way too many goals, and not even scoring a goal at home as well is bad in itself. But conceding 3 is another level of bloody embarrassing, if I'm being completely honest. So, I'm not happy at all. I'm really not happy at all with the defender. I just thought Dalot wasn't great today. Again, I just feel like he's risky on the ball, gives the ball away too much with his passes. Dalot just runs straight into the opposition players as well. Mazraoui was doing that quite a lot today. Malassi was doing that all the time. That free kick he gave away in that first half, Malassi was just not good at all. He made some all right runs at times, but a lot of the times he was just running into players as well, like Dalot was quite a bit. Diallo was probably our best player today. I mean, in the second half, he wasn't really able to do much, but because no one else around him was helping him out. But in the first half, I thought Diallo was pretty good. There we go. That's all we can really say on that shambles, to be completely honest with you. Shocking stuff from United.